I think that camera angle is good from like here. Oh. So like half of the moss thing. Yeah, you aren't missing a lot of stuff. On this side is just the hot glue gun. And I can sit down and y'all won't see me. One thing I am very nervous about is that reflection. You can kind of see it on the bottom of the wasp clock already. I need to be careful how my face is gonna show. I'm wearing like a mask, but I'm not wearing my sunglasses. Because I didn't want to obscure my vision. I'm just finishing up the wasp clock though. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. Hold up. I'm not using the mic because I forgot to connect it. So, the audio might be a bit weird. Okay, now if you'll see my face, the most skin you're gonna see is just my nose. It is pitch black. Wait, no. It's because the mask is fogging up the lens. How? My nose isn't even in the mask. Okay, whatever. No, it's fine. It is so dark. Should I turn the light on? I'm not using the ring light. Or is that absolutely terrible? How does that look on a... No, that ain't too bad. Oh, I guess this is also a little bit cut off. Very cut off, actually. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I was originally just using my, what's it called? The window light. I opened my window. I always have my window open. So, sunlight. So I was just using the sunlight. But it was really dark using that with my sunglasses. I can leave the light on though. I can leave the blinds open too. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm adding the finishing touches, because it's almost done. No, these sunglasses keep getting fogged. Whatever, I'm not even close to it right now, it's fine. I'm adding the finishing touches, so I'm sticking wasps on, if I can, hold it. Watch me drop it. I would cry. And then I'm going to turn it around over here, because this part's very reflective. I don't know how much I trust it. Yeah, so I'm adding finishing touches. I'm trying to get more bug stuff out, because I was checking on the channel, and I had realized that I posted that one video of my bugs, and I never did it again. So, I need a lot more bug stuff. More crafty stuff in general. I do a lot of crafty stuff though. I remember forever ago. It was like summer break and I was bored, so I sat down and I made this whole thing. It's one of those fire towers. I always thought those fire towers were so cool. Except the trees kind of keep coming off, so I use the invincible super glue, the one that dries in like 2 seconds and never comes off. This one, which I left it wide open, so that sucks. Okay. Now I have no glasses on. I'm just gonna wear my normal ones. Who's gonna recognize me by my eyes? Okay. believe I was gluing on moss. Nope, these glasses are getting fogged up too. Okay, y'all. So in this part, it was just like an hour and 13 minutes of me just sticking wasps and moss on a clock. So I sped it up for y'all, and I'm just gonna do a voiceover. Now I believe this audio is terrible because I just heard it, but I'm doing my best. So in this part, I'm taking like moss and stuff, getting absolutely frustrated because the moss keeps turning into dust. And I'm sticking moss around the base of the wasp nests. So it looks like the nests are growing out of the clock, and the moss is like growing on the clock, because that's like a cool vibe. And that's what I wanted to do. So I'm sticking soon, I believe. I'm talking too much. I don't even remember what I'm talking about in this part. Oh, I'm testing the dome. Oh yeah, I stuck a wasp on the big nest that I'm probably going to point at like right now. And so yeah, I'm holding it up and I'm pointing at it. That big nest has I stuck a wasp on it, and the wasp was like right against the glass dome, but it still fit, so everything was fine. Oh, I'm messing with the spinny thing? It's not supposed to be spinning, but I have done so much super glue and literal UV resin, and then I bump the wasp while spinning it, and I mess it up, and I have to pick it off and re-glue it on and all that, and it just gets really messy, and there's hot glue strings everywhere. So that's what I'm doing in this part. Yeah, but that spinny thing isn't supposed to be spinning, and I've done so many things to stop it, and it still won't work. So that's that part. I thought I was gonna start sticking moss on, but I guess not. Talking about the framing of the video and still messing with the spinning thing. I was brainstorming in this part, trying to figure out anything I could do to fix it, but I don't think it's gonna work. I was talking about pouring UV resin down the little thing, because the thing is on by a wire, but the UV resin would have just poured out from the bottom. Oh, I glued the clock hands down, so that because the spinny thing, when it spins, the clock hand ticks. So I glued the clock hands down so that when it spins, the clock hands won't tick anymore. So I kind of solved that problem. Showing all the wasps. Now I'm taking the moss. Finding little good pieces. Oh wait, what? I'm sticking it on the floor. Okay, it looks like I already stuck the moss around the wasp nests. So now I'm sticking the wasps on the floor. The moss on the floor. And I'm adding little like spots to make it look more full, because it was kind of like empty. And I'm using I'm using like a mix of some of the stuff has a spray glue and some of the stuff has hot glue. Trying to pick out good moss bits. Showing y'all weird moss bits. Gluing down moss on the floor with the spray glue. Pressing it down with a different glue because the glue kept getting on my hands. And my hands are currently still very dirty. So I'm using things to press it down so I don't have to get it on my hands. I put a spot of moss in the front and I put a little wasp on it. So now the floor is pretty full. So that looks nice. testing out a wasp on one of the stands, because I thought that that'd be a good idea to fill up that right side. And then I actually ended up gluing it down. And it did end up looking really good. And then this entire part, I'm trying to pick off all of those wasp. I'm trying to pick off all of those hot glue strings, because those things just get everywhere whenever I'm gluing stuff down. It's insane. Testing on the dome again, everything fit fine. Putting more moss around, I think. Can't really see. Oh, yeah, I'm putting more moss around. Either that or I'm fixing some stuff. Because I have the spray glue. Fixing a big problem, or fixing a lot of things. The moss was actually really annoying because it kept lifting and all that. Showing you another weird piece of moss. Showing you my Alexa. Oh, I was talking about like music, because it was actually really quiet, and I do believe it's actually still really quiet. But I will be maybe overlapping music. I was gonna play music on my Alexa, but all of that would have gotten copyrighted. So I couldn't do that, so I will be playing my own songs. Possibly some new ones. Messing with some stuff in the front. Can't really see. Looks like I am filling up empty gaps. Actually, you know what? I believe... Oh, wait. I just showed it off. I was about to say, I believe at this part I went to show Mom, because I had, like, finished what I thought was done. And so I went to show Mom, and then Mom gave me input that I need to fill up the spots with more moss, and I need to put moss around the base. So I was going through and I'm like doing all that, and I'm like repairing it and stuff, and it's just like very messy. Oh yeah, look right there. In the corner, I'm filling up that area with more moss so it looks more natural, I guess you could say. It's more full, which is good, because it was actually really empty. So I'm like getting infuriated by trying to stick on all of this moss, and it just all keeps popping up and all that. So that's what I'm doing in this part. I'm trying to pick out good moss bits, because all the good ones I pick out just turn into dust. They like all crumble into very tiny pieces. Cleaning up my desk, because there's moss everywhere. A lot of moss in this video, that's for sure. Trying to find a good bit to stick. Filling up that front area. Using the spray glue to glue things down. Picking out more moss bits. You can barely see. I'm actually sorry about that. It's very hard to try to get a good angle with my camera, because right now where the clock is, that is the middle of the desk. That is like where my chair is and where I usually work, and the camera angle is so off because there's no good place to clip it. The only place that I can clip it to get it in the middle is right in front of me, and that's very hard to work when the camera is right in front of me. There's this big wire thing in my face and I can't work. I'm definitely gonna have to do a lot more working on that so I can find a good angle for every video. I'm just adjusting the moss a lot right now in the video. Filling up that area. That area right there is definitely where I spent most of the video trying to adjust moss. Because there's a spot where the nest goes, it's like very slim. Because there's a big gap under the nest, and so I'm trying to glue moss in between that. I'm cleaning off the desk again because the desk is so messy. There's some moss bits everywhere. I just brush those right back into the moss box that I have. Oh, now I'm gluing moss around the little pillars so that I can, because that was a suggestion from Mom. And it did end up looking really nice, but it was very annoying because the moss kept, so the glue bled through the moss, and then while I'm pressing down the moss, the glue would get my finger, and then the moss would stick to my finger instead of the pillar, so then I would end up just getting the moss stuck to my finger and just pulling everything off so many times. And there are some parts where I'm just sitting and letting the glue dry because I had to do it layer by layer by taking some of the moss, gluing it down, picking off the loose bits, gluing them back down, picking off loose bits just over and over again. So there are some parts where I'm just sitting and letting the glue dry and I'm talking. Yeah, right here. I'm just sitting and letting it dry and I'm just talking. Because I couldn't be messing with it while it was drying. Yeah, see, so now I'm picking off all the loose bits and I'm sticking them back on. And all that stuff. Messing around with the moss. Working on the pillars right now, I think, because the nest, I think, at this point is done. Because I've gotten sick of working on it for an hour, I think. This video used to be an hour and 13 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes of footage. This video is going to cut off soon. Of course, it's all the way at the bottom. Oh, wait, no, it's sold. Well, shoot. Now I can't show you. Well, someone out in the world has my, I guess I can show you one of them. Has one of these. It's a little frame. I was gonna make it for Valentine's. Well, I did make it for Valentine's. Because we ended up getting a market on Valentine's Day. I was gonna make a Valentine's post, but I never ended up doing it because we were too busy that day. But, it was the scorpion one, but that one actually ended up selling. So, I can't show you, but for the scorpion one, I had glued the hearts upside down 3 times in a row. So I had to peel it off, and I went through 50 of those little heart things trying to fix it. But I got lucky and that one ended up being the only one that sold. It's so reflective. I really wish that I could show y'all some of these frames. Because these frames are so cool. But I can't even see how much it's reflecting right now, so I might actually just be revealing my entire house. But I made this one. I made this one. I had this idea all on my own. Which was really cool. It's supposed to be a wall with a whole bunch of like picture photo frames, and every single one has a little butt part in it. Okay, the end of the video is coming up pretty fast, so I will do the outro at the end of the video. I guess I can go ahead and show the finished product. Voila. Oh wait, I can see the phone. See, that's what I'm talking about. I can barely show anything because everything is so reflective. What was that? Oh, that was the thing. Look, that stupid spinny thing just popped up again. Okay, whatever. I have like so many things to fix for this wasp block. So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this video here. And you will see this video up on YouTube soon. Hopefully. I don't know if it's gonna be today, but soon. So, I will see y'all later.